Grand Rising. I wanted to drop something real quick before Dan Calloway drop his video. That's premiering at 12:30. But then what I wanted to say, man. So last night I watched this show called, well, it's really a movie. I watched this movie called Bodyguards and Assassins. And basically it takes place in like the late 17, well actually it took place in like the late 1800s, early 1900s, right? So what was interesting about this martial arts film was the fact that there was this guy, Sun Win, and Sun Win, he knew that the British had invaded their country, and the British started like trying to colonize them, and they were treating them bad. And the British was like, you know, although y'all want to be a democracy, we don't care. We ain't gonna meddle into a quote unquote Chinese business. So in the movie, what ended up happening was there were some people from the Qing dynasty that wanted to get rid of the whole thought of a democracy, all of that, get rid of Sun Win. So they sent assassins to assassinate this guy, right? And interestingly enough, when they sent these assassins, the whole movie is about these people deciding to protect him. And what happened was well, I ain't gonna tell you the movie in case you want to see it, but I'm gonna just go ahead and recap it. Basically, a lot of these people that in real life, because it's apparently happening in real life, a lot of these people were young, bro. They were children, bro. And I kept like feeling something in my spirit, like, if we don't stop this BS now, which is this bad sociology now, bro, then our kids gonna deal with it. And the way that they looked at it in that movie, they was like, look, if we gotta die to protect this man for China to become united, then that's what we gonna do. Feel me? And again, I'm not gonna tell you the movie in case you like to see it, but it's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. And it made me really think, man, like, and these kids. And the first thing that, to be honest with you, the first thing that came to my mind, like, you know, I've been saying this, stop the ban. And if you can put two and two together, you'll understand what ban means. And, you know, for the adults out there, you know, B word. But we'll say NIGI. But a ban won't ever be a NIGI, because a NIGI don't stand up for what he believes in. And also, I'm trying to show people the difference between a nigga and a NIGI. Because honestly, bro, I feel as though there's a difference. And my definition is basically that a nigga just don't know who he is. He don't know where he come from. He don't know his tribe, bro. And that's a lot of y'all niggas, bro. And not to say like y'all, but us, man. My family members, like a lot of us don't know, and we should be in the uproar, bro. We should be hot. But it's like nobody cares. Everybody just laying down. Everybody just going with the flow. And that's why we ain't respected, bro. That's the reason why. That's why, like, I'm telling y'all, bro, like, if you really just think about it, this government stole your whole identity, replaced you with people that ain't even you. Then on top of that, created laws so you will have a disadvantage. On top of that, everything was created for foreigners. I was just listening to the Laurie Daniel favorite show or one of the other shows, I don't know, but on Urban Talk Radio, you know it, 126. I was just listening to one of them shows, and it's crazy to me that you know what? I take that back, because they was talking about the LGBT. I was listening to the Black Eagle. That's what I was listening to, and I felt like there's so much hypocrisy, because he's talking about the SNAP benefits, right? Talking about, no, why I got to do all that, man? Why I got to go through all that for something to be right? Like we all know what's needed. So why can't we just do what's needed? The government we have now, it's too much extra stuff, bro. It'll take months to get something done. Like, no, bro. Or even years. So, I'm telling you, that don't make sense. But what I'm saying is this, though. This is my whole thing. How can you talk about somebody, or because he down the dude. Because the dude got on and was like, yeah, I take care of 2 families, yada, and I'm a Christian. And then, the Black Eagle was like, all right, whatever, to that. But have you spoke to your senator? Have you called him? He said, no. He said, oh, well, whatever, I don't want to talk. And he kept saying, well, God bless you, but that ain't how you really feel, bro. That's not how you feel. And it's almost as if, like, this is their job to talk. That's what they do, talk. But they don't talk about the real issues. The real issue is start from, like, what's crazy to me is people don't want to just redo it. If you got something, I'll give you an example. Let's say you got a car, right? And that car's been giving you problems after problems after problems after problem after problem, right? But all the problems are stemming from the engine. What's the most logical thing to do? Hold up, I'm gonna get you back. But think about it. What's the most logical thing to do? To replace the engine, right? To replace the engine. What we doing is we keep trying to add on the engine. Oh, well, we'll make the engine better by doing this or doing no, just replace the engine. And it really, this is deep. And what's also crazy, if you go and look at these martial arts movies, they experience the same thing. Europeans coming over trying to colonize, turning them against each other, but they fought, man. They fought back because they said, nah, we ain't having it. We ain't having it. And I honestly believe what happened with us is our ancestors fought, but at the same token, they were also okay. On some real, a lot of stuff that I've read from the past, I've noticed that whole slavery bit or that whole racism bit, that wasn't everywhere. I see, because, and now it makes sense when Dan Calloway talks about it. It's because they wanted to befriend us. They wanted to live on our lands. You feel me? And bro, and so that's why I'm appreciative what Dan Calloway doing, and I salute him, bro. And I'm gonna just keep doing my part. I ain't got nothing but 100 subscribers, bro. But get what? It don't matter, cause it ain't about that. I got people. I need to make sure people know, people here, and I have a special set of skill that I could get that done, man. Like when I say the Matrix, bro, I can break the Matrix, bro, straight up. But anyway, so I just wanted to drop this real quick, man, before he dropped his video, cause I want to watch it, obviously, and it's gonna be live, so I want to be in the building. But I ended up leaving my headphones at the dentist's office when my kids there, so I had to go back and get that. But yeah, man, and then check this out. So that's Bodyguards and Assassins. I'm gonna go and put the other one on here. So that was another movie I saw called The Great Battle. Now this movie right here, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but I'm gonna tell you exactly what this is about, because it's still good to watch. The Great Battle. I saw that on YouTube. If you put in YouTube, The Great Battle full movie, then it'll come right up. But let me tell you about The Great Battle, and let me kind of put that in perspective of our people, because I was trying to write it out, but I didn't finish. And the reason why I didn't finish, because it dawned on me, our situation is so different. Our situation is so different. But let me tell you what happened in the Great Battle. So, at the very start of this movie, there was a great battle, right? And people got slaughtered, man. Like, these, I think they're called the Gorgio. The Gorgio people got slaughtered, bro. Like, it was no, they had no chance against the Tizone army. Tizane. That's what it's called, right? Especially in the open. So them not having no chance. They were expecting reinforcements. And the reinforcements that they were expecting didn't come. And they were expecting reinforcements from the commander, who was in Ansi Fortress. And the commander was in the fortress. You feel me? But they called the commander, the people that got slaughtered in battle, they called the commander they called him a traitor. And they called him a traitor because they thought he killed the king or something like that. But so they was just in the fortress. So they didn't send reinforcements. So in the beginning, they had a guy that was from Ansi. They sent him in. And when they sent him in, they sent him to assassinate the commander. Well, just so happened, he was like, the commander knew he was coming to assassinate him and told him, was like, look, bro, you're going to have multiple chances, but not today, because we got to go to war. Well, once Samu, that's his name, that was supposed to assassinate him. Once Samu found out, like, how good he was and how the people loved him and what he was really fighting for, he understood, like, nah, those people are our people. So there's no way. Yeah. There's no way. All right, thank you so much. You have a blessed day. All right, thanks. There's no way that those that they were all traitors. Because the people that lost the great battle in the beginning, their prince, or yeah, let's say their prince. Let me say their prince, right? Their prince, he didn't want to have anything to do with them, the Ansi people, right? So what he said was, he know the Tizone army is coming, but guess what? He said, it don't matter. We see them as traitors. We ain't even gonna go help them. But once Samu, who was supposed to assassinate the commander, so once Samu saw the commander trying everything he can, and they did a good job by holding their own, man. When I say they held their own, and it really made me think about us, bro. It made me think about us, like, just like holding our own. Like, we have to do our own thing, bro. So after that, right, they had a decision to make, because the army that came to kill all the people in the fortress, they were getting killed, bro. Until the prince, right? Until he decided to do to build a mound. He decided to build a mound in order to get over the fortress, because they could never get over the wall. But yeah, I ain't gonna get into too many details, but when it came down to it, bro, a lot of them folks sacrificed themselves to get the job done. And that's what made me think about us. We ain't got no niggas like that, bro. And that's what I'm pissed off at. Man, I ain't got nothing but a lot of bitch ass nigga, bro. Everybody that hear me, everybody that see this, watch this, bro, you a bitch ass nigga if you ain't about that life. And what I mean about that life, I mean for your people, bro. Niggas out here about that life for guns, dope, for games. But what about your people, bro? Like, I don't get that, man. And you know, it's crazy because I got kids. So, you know, obviously, since I got kids, obviously, you know, I don't want to be on the front line. You feel what I'm saying? But get what? If I have to, man, then so be it. Cause this is for my kids. This is for my kids to be better off. If I have to do it, then so be it. And that's the type of mentality we got to have, bro. Which made me think about Charleston White. He said it already. You got to be willing to die, kill, or go to jail over your people, bro. And I honestly believe that's what we need, and that's what's gonna be created, bro. And if we don't do it, our kids gonna die for it. Think about that, bro. The movie Bodyguards and Assassins, I was doing the ages. 18, I think one was like 1890 to 1906. How many years is that? Bro, that's 16 years. That means this kid, 16 years old, bro. Fight for his country, fight for his people. Come on, bro. What we doing? Why we just laying down, bro? Like this young man, and I see why Dane Calloway be feeling and yelling how he, man, I'm telling you, I get it. I understand that, and it makes sense. But, all right, man, I'm finna go ahead and drop this video. Dane Calloway about to be live in a few minutes. Hey, we out here. Yeah, man, it's real. This is D.R.E. Dre, man. I'm gonna continue bringing y'all content, man. Just telling you how the fuck I feel, you know what I mean? And just be the best version of me, man. Shit, that's it. I'm out.